So let's say your teacher gives you an assignment and it looks like this. You've got Google Assignments and it's got some information here. So one thing I would suggest doing is click on the open assignment because the way it's set up in Canvas is a little goofy, but it's going to open it up in a new tab and it looks a little something like this. So here's where you can add any information. You can add files, you can create new files by adding here. Now this, if your teacher attaches something like a Google Doc or a Google Sheet, you can open that up and edit it. I am testing one out where I added a PDF. So I'm going to open up the PDF. It's going to open up in a new tab. And if I want to edit this PDF, what I'm going to do is go to Open With, and I'm going to show you the first one, Kami. So if you go to Annotate with Kami, now if this is your first time using Kami, it might ask you to authorize some things. Just click OK or Authorize or whatever the buttons show up. But on Kami, it allows you to draw things on here. So like if we were to do a square root graph, oh goodness, what's this one look off the top of my head? It'll look a little something like this. Oh, sorry, I'm in draw mode. Or I'm not in draw mode. But it'll look a little something like this. And you can use, especially if you have a touchscreen, you can use your finger to draw on there or a stylus if you want. You can also type in some information, like for example, I know this is the parent function is square root. The description, it's a shift right to and reflect over the x-axis. It's always hard to type when people are watching. But you can just edit things, you can annotate things here. If you make a mistake, you want to get rid of that drawing, you can erase it. But you can also use like freehand tools like inserting a line, especially if it's a linear graph or whatever is needed for your function. So you can use this as much as you need. Now what you should do, just in case you make changes, like this one, that's not the right graph, but let's pretend it is. Up here, this save icon, it's an old diskette, which is not really a thing anymore, so some of you might not know what that is. But click on that. It should automatically save. You'll see it says autosave is checked, but it doesn't save immediately. So I'm going to hit Save Now. And it's going to save it on Google Drive. And in order to check that out, what I'm going to go back to is, I'm actually going to go back to the original assignment. And I'm going to click on the assignment that I just started working on. And you'll notice all the changes that I made already show up. So once all the changes are there, I'm going to go to Submit on this assignment. It's going to submit it. It's like, do you want to attach it? Yep. Submit. And then your teacher is going to be able to view it and grade it as needed. You can add other files as well. If you need to go back and fix something, you can unsubmit, like I'm going to do right now. And if you need to add other files, you can just upload them or find them in Google Drive and make it work.